When you want answers, boy, when you need answers, right? You're locked on to the Clean Press Song with from 99.9, and it's now 15 minutes after the hour of 12 p.m. at this time. We have our midday news coming to you with a kind compliment of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Attention shoppers! Big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy two items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy three items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, Honorable Carlos James, Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, joined a fireside panel at the American Society of Travel Advisors ASTA Caribbean Showcase at Sandals South Coast in Jamaica. Moderated by Peter Greenberg, CBS News travel editor, the discussion featured Honorable Edmund Bartlett, the Minister of Tourism in Jamaica, Honorable Adrian Thomas, the Minister of Tourism in Grenada, and Honorable Ernest Hilaire, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism in St. Lucia. Over 300 travel advisors engaged in the discussion, providing updates on St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the wider region as a diverse, world-class destination. The Regional Security System, in collaboration with the Financial Intelligence Unit of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, successfully conducted a specialized training program in financial investigations and asset recovery to police recruits. The training spanned from August 18 to 22nd, 2025. It involved presentations from experts and practitioners in the area of financial investigations and asset recovery. The training, held at the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force Training School Academy at Belair, focused on introducing recruit officers to financial investigations and asset recovery. The training also exposed the recruits to essential topics such as digital evidence handling, open source investigations, and case management. This initiative is part of an ongoing commitment of the Regional Security System through the Asset Recovery Unit, ARU, to incorporate financial investigations into all aspects of crime fighting. It marks an ongoing partnership with the ARU and the Financial Intelligence Units across the RSS sub-region to promote knowledge sharing and capacity building aimed at introducing an alternative approach to crime fighting. Still on the local scene, a total of 30 Vincentian students are set to pursue higher education in the Republic of China on Taiwan. The recipients of the 2025 Ministry of Foreign Affairs MOFA Taiwan Scholarships and the International Cooperation and Development Fund Taiwan ICDF Higher Education Scholarships will pursue undergraduate and postgraduate studies in various areas. Speaking at the official ceremony, Ambassador of the Republic of China on Taiwan, Her Excellency Fiona Fan, stressed that education remains a cornerstone of the strong bilateral partnership between the two nations. The recipients will pursue studies in diverse fields including public health, diplomacy, engineering, technology, social development, business and trade, digital media, and culinary arts. Since its inception in 2004, the scholarship initiative, first suggested by the Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Ralph E. Gonsalves, has benefited 321 Vincentian students. On to news in the region. The Democratic Labour Party, DLP, political leader in Barbados, Ralph Thorne, is set to officially assume the presidency of the party, running unopposed as the annual conference comes to a close today. A development conference chair, Quincy James, said the organization has welcomed 163 new members into its fold, maintaining the party's high level of growth. He further stated that this year's conference was already marked by both renewal and stability, with the opening night featuring a well-attended induction ceremony. While Thorne's presidency is not being contested, there is no shortage of competition for the other executive roles. On August 21st, the Senate of St. Lucia passed the CARICOM Arrest Warrant Treaty Bill. The legislation will now become law, gives domestic effect to the treaty that St. Lucia signed in 2017, which aims to establish a regional system for the arrest and surrender of persons requested by other countries. Officials say St. Lucia is now positioned to work more seamlessly with regional partners in apprehending fugitives, ensuring swifter justice across CARICOM, and closing gaps that once allowed offenders to evade prosecution or sentencing. Although senators differed in their perspectives on crime management, they all ultimately agreed on the importance of the legislation, and it was passed unanimously with bipartisan support. On the international scene, police in New York have identified the 5 individuals who died after a tourist bus returning from Niagara Falls crashed on the motorway on Friday. The bus was carrying 54 passengers. Most of them were from India, China, and the Philippines. The authorities said some persons were ejected from the vehicle, while others were maintained trapped inside the wreckage for several hours. It is believed that most of the passengers were not wearing seatbelts. Witnesses reported seeing the bus lose control and overturn approximately 40 miles from Niagara Falls, a major tourist destination on the US-Canada border. The cause of the crash is still under investigation, and authorities have urged drivers with dashcam footage to come forward. Finally, in sports, Arsenal is interested in signing Bayer Leverkusen defender Pierre Nkapie. The club wants a left-sided defender as a priority this summer, with Ecuador international Nkapie emerging as a strong candidate. Nkapie has a US $70 million release clause and is keen to leave the German club before the transfer window closes. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Attention shoppers! Big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy 2 items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy 3 items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz.